Alright, look what we got here. A Renergy solar panel kit. So one of our goals when we're out camping is to go without a generator if we can. We don't even have a generator, and we want to keep the batteries topped off, be able to self-contain and boondock for 3, 4, 5 days at a time. So we're going to try out this Renergy solar kit. It is a 100-watt kit, and this is the unboxing of it. So this one came recommended. A lot of people seem to be using it. Looks like it's packed nice and neat in there. This is a folding suitcase kit, so we can carry it around when we're not using it. It's got this nice storage kit. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. So the sun, of course, went right behind the clouds, but despite popular belief, these things can still collect energy when it's cloudy. Just maybe not quite as much. There's the suitcase, nice and dirty now. There. So I don't know much about solar panels, but it does looks pretty good quality. One thing I liked about this kit when I had done some research on it, it comes set up to use. So the controller, it's already installed. And we got these nice little bag of goodies and connections, instructions, we don't need those. And then it's got this nice little kickstand here. So as you can see, we can set that down and aim that towards the sun. And we got these different cables. We can clamp that right onto the battery. And then our trailer is solar ready, but I don't think this comes with the connection plug straight in there, so we're going to go straight to the battery. One of the things I read, a user review, is a guy with a trailer similar size as us bought this kit and actually runs his refrigerator off of the battery, which is unheard of because everyone knows if you run your refrigerator off the battery, it's going to kill it in like 10 minutes. Most people use propane. I intend on using propane, but it's nice to know that a kit this size can keep up with a small refrigerator. Okay, so the solar panel is set up and it's still cloudy out here, but just wanted to show you the connections. So suitcase style Renogy solar panel kit, very, very simple to use. So the connections it came with, you attach right to the battery, just like that, positive to positive, negative to negative. Be sure that you connect the battery connections right here first before you connect the solar panel. So connect these, and then down here you plug those in after, and now the solar panel is running. If we tilt this up, you can see the controller here, currently running 12.6 volts. I set the battery type as a wet type battery. This supports 8 different types of batteries, including lithium. This is just a interstate traditional deep cycle wet battery. And you can see it is charging. So we're going to leave that up and see how it does. This is waterproof according to the manufacturer, so if it rains, it should not affect it at all. Okay, it's Saturday morning, second day with the solar. So I changed the direction just so it's hitting the sun head on for the morning. Did a little reading last night on this, and what's cool about this Renogy, I'm assuming probably all solar panels, is when the sun goes down it shuts itself off. So it can detect how much sunlight and solar power is out there. So let's take a look at it. So right now in the direct sunlight I was above 14. I don't know if you saw that, 14 volts. The lowest I've seen, it's at about 12.7 on the charging. So you can see the battery indicator there. We're at the third dot up, so we're about 3/4 of the way. When I woke up this morning, that was at half. So, and when we went to bed last night, it was at 3/4. So, of course, we didn't arrive here till about, I don't know, 4 o'clock yesterday. So this wasn't set up till later. But we're going to check back tonight and see if the battery is at 100%. It should be. At least I hope so, because that's the whole idea behind the solar panel, is to have 100% battery every day, so we can drain it every night with the heater fan. Alright, it is Saturday night, and the solar panel's been out all day. I did charge the MacBook quite a bit today. I used an inverter. We did a lot of work on the MacBook, and we actually uploaded a video which took forever out here camping, so I'm not going to do that again. But battery got worked over well today. Like I say, at least 2 charges on the MacBook and phones and probably some other stuff. But let's look and see where we're at. So we're still charging 12.9 right now. The red and the blue indicator lights are good. That's what we want to see. Even though the sun is setting, it's still picking up some charge. So in the daytime, that thing gets up to about 14.5, 14.7. I think I saw that. But you'll see my indicator light there on the battery is showing the third dot. I have not seen that thing go to 100% yet. So the odd thing is I could have bet that my battery was fully charged when we arrived, but according to the solar panel it was not. So I don't know. I keep my battery on a tender most of the time at home, and when we first plugged in the solar panel yesterday, it read 75%. We did have to run the fan for the furnace last night since it got cold, and the fan is really the biggest draw on this trailer, because all the lights are LED, so they shouldn't draw a whole lot. But so we did run the fan for a couple hours last night, and then a couple hours this morning to warm the trailer up, and it was and we've charged phones overnight and stuff like that, and this was at 50% according to the panels when I checked it this morning. So like I said, it's been out all day. It's charged the MacBook up. Our battery got some good use today, and it is at 75% right now. So so far seems to be maintaining the battery just like we want it to. The true test will be next weekend, because I'll be out for about 4 or 5 days almost, and we have 1 battery on the trailer, and the only thing that's going to keep it powered is this solar panel. So we'll probably do an update on that. But if you stumble across the video, this was probably the best value I could find that other people had used and had some positive things to say about. Again, it's the Renogy. It's 100 watt, it folds in half, has a nice carrying case, stows away nice and easy. It comes ready to go. You just open it up and go, really. So shoot me a comment if you have any other questions on this. Hi guys, just want to give you a quick update. I do appreciate you watching my video. And the video you just watched, the first time I had used those solar panels was the weekend before Memorial Day. Took it out, hooked it up, seemed to work good. I was a little confused at first because according to the control panel on the solar panels, my battery was only at 75%. However, I keep the trailer on a battery tender at home, and it said it was 100% when I left the home. So I was a little confused initially because the Renogy panels showed 75%. However, as I found out the following weekend, it went up to 100% no problem. So I'm not sure if my battery tender just doesn't take it all the way to 100% or what the story is. But the real update came the following weekend on Memorial Day. So I went out and I boondocked in central Utah for 5 straight days. The solar panels and my battery were the only source of my power. I wasn't near any hookups. Now I did have to work while I was out there, and I needed internet access, I needed to use my computer, etc. So during the 5 days, the solar panels worked wonderfully. They kept me at 100% nearly full time. The only time the batteries ever went down was during the night. I did charge my work laptop along with my personal MacBook multiple times over the 5 days. Of course, we charged up the drone, we charged up the phones several times, we ran the stereo, the lights, etc., and of course the fan for the furnace. The furnace did kick on every night. It did kick on a lot some nights. It did get down into the low 30s. As you're aware, furnace fans can kill your battery rather quickly. I'd get up in the morning, the battery would be down anywhere between 30 and 50%. And by noon or 1, it was charged up to 100% according to the control panel. And like I say, during the day, it never went down, regardless of how many items I was charging at the time. I did use an inverter to charge my laptops and the drone batteries. Stayed at 100%, so I'm very, very impressed with the Renergy. It seems like for the money, which it's about 260 bucks or so on Amazon, it seems like it fits the bill great. So if you're looking for a low-cost solar panel, I highly recommend it. It folds up into a suitcase, makes it easy to store. Seems to be well built, it's waterproof. I couldn't have asked for anything more. As you're aware, I don't run a generator. I have no plans of running a generator. I want to be able to completely self-contain with the solar panel. I only use one battery. It is a traditional 12-volt wet cell battery. It is a size 27 interstate. It's a very, very common battery. So it's nothing special like the 6 volts or anything. And this solar panel kept it charged up just fine. So hopefully you found the video informative and learned something that you were looking for, I hope. If you did like the video, please go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Click the thumbs up. If you have any other comments on solar in general or the Renergy, feel free to leave that down below as well. Again, I do appreciate you watching, and take care.